But Arsenal fans, you've got to remember, they were the ones who told me that for 8 years, as I said, Wenger was over the hill. They kept assuring me he wasn't, and I was right. Arsenal fans told me I was mad to want Jurgen Klopp as the manager when he nearly got Dortmund relegated in his last season, but had won the Bundesliga twice in 7 years. They now realise I was right. So my message to all the Arsenal fans going nuts about me on Arteta and Aubameyang is, I'm normally right. It just takes a bit of time.
Well, here's my question to you. When have you got it wrong?
When have I got it wrong? I must have done sometime.
Yeah.
Hang on, give me. How long have we got?
I should probably give you a heads up on that question.
Yeah, there must be a moment. No,
I must have been hysterical. There was a moment of madness from me asking that question.
Amazing. If Arsenal finish top 4,
I will give Arteta due credit because I really didn't think we'd get there. But top 4 should never be just the aspiration for a club as big as Arsenal. He spent 250 million. We should be challenging for the title. I will revise my opinion of Arteta, which at the moment is jury out, if and when he has a team that is genuinely competing for the title. And when it comes down to money and resources and owners and backing, we've got the richest of all of them. Stan Kroenke's got 10 billion. He's married to a woman who's got even more. His wife is the Walmart heiress and has 15 billion. He just bought a ranch for 750 million. It's like he can afford to buy a couple of strikers. You know what I'd do if I was Arsenal manager? I would go in and get Ronaldo and put him up front. And I've had this conversation with him last week. I said, come to Arsenal.
What did he say?
Because I think we've got...
He said, who's Arsenal?
Well, here's what I think about United. Arsenal is very interesting. United have on paper far more talented players and far more experienced talented players, but they don't have the right attitude. The mental attitude is shot. Whatever's going on at that club, if they all had Ronaldo's attitude, they'd be winning everything, but they're not. Whereas Arsenal have a lot of young, promising, really hungry guys who have a great attitude. Saka, Smith Rowe, Tierney, all these guys. And that's what's encouraging. And I think if you combined the United talent with our mentality, both clubs would be sorted. So I would actually love, I'm not even joking, to bring Cristiano Ronaldo to Arsenal. If he's not going to stay at United, I'd take him in a heartbeat. I watched that game on at the weekend. He was the best player on the pitch. His awareness, as a striker, when you watch Ronaldo's movement, even at 37, his goal scoring even at 37, I would put Ronaldo at the front and let these kids learn from him. There was a brilliant moment on Saturday. I walked into this box. I was running out of time. I walked in. Someone said, "You're going to like who's standing outside." I went out, and there's Dennis Bergkamp, right, my old-time Arsenal hero. And I was just telling Dennis why Thierry Henry always gets annoyed when I say Dennis is number one, when there's a tap on my shoulder and there's Thierry. And I suddenly found myself doing a picture with the two of them. And then I saw they went down and they released some footage of them talking to Smith Rowe and Saka. And you could see the awe in those young guys' faces. I don't feel there's that respect for Ronaldo at United from those younger United players. I think the egos are writing checks that their lack of trophies doesn't cash. And I think my message to all those young United stars is, you're talented, but your egos are out of control. You should be begging Ronaldo for advice. If you had even a tenth of his work ethic, of his ability, of his success, of his trophies all around the world, you would be much better than you are now. But there's an arrogance there about those young players, which we don't have at Arsenal. So the problem is not that. I just think bring in a couple of world-class players, and then I might start to believe in the process.
The unfortunate thing for Manchester United, and indeed Arsenal and other teams, it's going to take more than 1 season, 2 seasons to get near Manchester.
Yeah, but look, Arsenal has taken 18 years so far. I keep being told, patience, Piers. We last won the league in 2004. I've run out of patience. We pay the second highest ticket prices in the whole of world football. I'm entitled to demand more. Arsenal fans should want more and demand more. Don't just settle for top 4. Don't think that's time to get the buses out and get the bunting out. We should be challenging for titles and the Champions League. One Champions League final in our history? Really? You think there's something to crow about? It's been pathetic. We have a very rich owner. We have a very expensive stadium that we all help pay for. We pay massive prices for tickets. We should be demanding trophies, and I will not stop demanding it. If Arsenal fans listen to this going, "Oh, I wish he'd settle for fourth. Fourth is brilliant. Fourth is a trophy," like Wenger used to say when he stopped winning things. No, it's not. It's not a trophy. Winning is a trophy. Get back to a winning mentality. That's why I say break the bank, bring in Ronaldo, job done. I'll come and run the team on the off pitch side.
You can run the PR side of it.
talkSPORT Breakfast with Laura Woods, Monday to Wednesday mornings 6 till 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.